Hello, everyone. We meet again with me, Leni Marlina. Today, in this class, we are going to talk about the continue of elements of literature. Let me share the screen. Okay. Welcome back to my class, Children's Literature class. In previous video, I already talked about the elements of literature, general literature, which also happens in children's literature. That is characters. And today we are going to talk about plot. So what are the elements of plot? Well, the plot of the story novel, the story or novel is the sequence of events that makes up the narrative. A very common plot structure moves from the opening exposition through action and conflicts, and then reach the climax, and then falling action, then come to the ending resolution. Let's talk one by one. Exposition. The exposition is designed to introduce or present a story and provide information about the setting and characters. The exposition helps the reader to understand the context of the story. It also helps to profile the events of the plot. And then after the exposition, we go to conflict. The conflict in the novel helps to drive the plot. It can be internal within one character or external. How do you differentiate between internal conflict and external conflict? Well, the characters engages in physical, mental, or emotional struggle with some aspect or of himself or herself is called internal conflict. While in external conflicts, the character struggles with other characters, or the character struggles with some aspect of nature, or the character struggles with some aspect of society, for example, a local community or national government or institution. From exposition to conflicts, we continue to climax. The climax describes the point at which the conflict and action in the story reaches its peak. This is the highest point of actions in a story or novel when the reader is sitting on the edge of the seat, not sure what will happen next. And then come to resolution. The resolution of the conflict occurs at the end of the story and shows that the conflict has come to a close, at least temporarily. The story doesn't always tell you exactly what happens in the end, but it does come to a resolution, leaving the reader with an understanding of what has happened. Okay, so far, I'd like you to assess yourself. Do you know the element of story or novel? Yep. And can you label element of the story? Okay, can you identify element of the story? Good. And can you identify the difference between the different types of conflict in this story? Which one is internal conflict? Which one is external conflict? Good. Okay, we continue the material then. This is about the other of elements literature. I think we should continue it in the next video. So that's all about plot for today. It's quite simple. Thank you.